Hi students, I'm here with another mini lesson to help you through Unit 5, Week 3. So let me go ahead and share my screen. Okay, so the page we're going to be working on, well, several pages actually. It starts on page 223, and this is a comprehension page. So I'll begin with reading the selection aloud to you. True teamwork. We try to predict or know about emergencies before they happen. They can come as a surprise, though. Even if we can't predict, we can prepare. In an emergency, it is best for people to work as a team. When people work together, they are most prepared. They can help more people than if they were alone and unprepared. On August 29, 2005, Hurricane Katrina struck Louisiana. It was one of the strongest storms to hit that area in the last 100 years. The high winds, heavy rains, and extreme floods destroyed homes, buildings, land, and roads on the Gulf Coast. Some people lost all they had. They lost their homes, clothes, cars, and more. These people needed help. Teams were formed to give relief or help to them. These teams came together to give food and shelter. This was a hard time for the victims or people hurt by the storm. To find food and shelter on their own would have been hard. We do not always know when a storm, flood, or other event is coming. Even so, there are teams who are always ready to help. When something like Katrina happens, they know what to do. They know how to get food, water, and even doctors to people. It is their job to work as a team and give help all over the world. It is good to know that there are teams who can help after a disaster. However, your family should still be prepared. It is important to know how to work as a team in an emergency. It can be as simple as talking to your neighbors. All of you can work together to be prepared. Working as a team is encouraging and gives you hope. You all have the same goal. It might be a lot of work to prepare for an emergency alone. If you know your neighbors are working with you, it can make you feel better. You can all work together to be prepared. What should you do? One important thing is that everyone has a go kit. This is a kit that has essential or important things you need to survive. It can have food, water, and flashlights in it. What if you forget to pack a flashlight? You might need one in an emergency. If your neighbors have packed one, they can help you. This is just one small benefit from working as a team. Nobody knows for sure when an emergency might happen. It could be today or years from now. Perhaps you might never need to use your go kit. Yet knowing that you and your neighbors are ready and can work as a team makes everyone feel better. People feel more secure working as a team in an emergency than working alone. Then we answer some questions, and I'm using, as much as possible, I'm using race to answer these questions. What does the first paragraph tell you about how the author feels about working as a team? So this question specifically tells me to look at the first paragraph. So going back, I want to make sure that I'm looking at the first paragraph only when I'm looking for evidence. And I'd probably look for a sentence that talks about a team. And I see one right here. In an emergency, it is best for people to work as a team. So in my answer, I'm going to reference that quote. I said, according to paragraph 1, in an emergency, it is best for people to work as a team. This shows that the author thinks we will respond to emergencies better when we have a team to support us. And you might find a different quote, and you can definitely use that, but just make sure you explain it. How do you think the author would have felt about the teams who helped victims of Katrina? Okay, so I remember the author talking about Katrina in the second and third paragraph, so I'm going to look there. Let's see, I see teams. Oh, here I see teams. That's probably the first place I see teams, so I'm going to go with that quote first. Teams were formed to give relief or help to them. But there's a lot of other good quotes in here that I might use. Okay, going back to the question, I think the author would have appreciated these teams. Appreciated means respect and are thankful for. According to the text, teams were formed to give relief or help to them. This shows that the author thinks teams are important for helping others in an emergency. And I probably could have made that better by adding on see if I can add on. Oh, I need to put, by saying especially one like Katrina, just to make sure I really take that back to the actual question, since the actual question talked about Hurricane Katrina. How do your opinions and feelings about working as a team compare with the authors? So this is a chance for you to just share your own opinion, which is what you think. So you can start it out like this. In my opinion, I think that working as a team is, what do you think? Especially in emergency because, and then you need to explain it. All right, so remember how to do RACE, right? Restate the question, answer the question, cite the evidence, and explain. Which of my answers did I not restate the question? Maybe you can make mine better by adding the restating onto the beginning. All right, see you soon, students. See you in class. Bye.